Hi everyone, I'm Alan Davis from the Netherlands. A nice little country in Europe. I love watching TJV. So let's see what he has for this episode.
Good morning from Newfoundland on the island. I'm trying to get off the island today. We're just leaving Gander. We just woke up. We were up pretty late yesterday driving and whatnot and getting everything done. So now we're headed to the ferry. We're hoping to get to the ferry around supper time and board the night ferry, which will leave around midnight, Newfoundland time. Hoping to get on that one. If I don't get on that one, I gotta wait till tomorrow afternoon. Which reminds me, I gotta make sure I have enough food to last till then. I have to stop by somewhere and pick up some food. It's gonna be a good day. Regardless of the fact that it's cloudy and miserable outside, I'm gonna have a good day. I don't care. Try and stop me. Just stopped here at the Timmy's. A little ways down from Gander. It's the first Timmy's I saw, so I stopped in like a good obedient Timmy goer. Now the trouble is to get out of here. This place is so busy. So busy. It's crazy. Got my trailer all cleaned up while we were here. So I'm all ready to get onto the ferry and go for my reload. No more work needed. There's so many tourists in Newfoundland at this time of year. I mean, like, there's just campers and RVs everywhere. And they're all in the way. And once again, we got some tourists getting in the way here. We're doing 70 kilometers an hour in a 100 zone. That is 45 miles an hour in a 65 zone, or 60-65 zone. I was sure that when I was pulling my RV, I was always sure that I was doing the speed limit, or I would make it easy for people to get past me, right? The only reason I say that is because we just passed, or we just went through like a 5-mile passing lane. Suddenly, the RVs at the front of this line were able to do like over 110 kilometers an hour, like doing like 70 miles an hour. And as soon as the passing lane was gone, once again, we're down to 70 kilometers an hour, 45 miles an hour. I know I say this so often, but it bugs me so much. You know, every time this happens, as I go through my life of driving and traveling, it bugs me a little more each time. It's just building and building and building and building. And I don't know what's gonna happen when everything, you know, tips over and snaps. But I'm just gonna keep talking about it and raising awareness about it in my videos so that people who don't drive truck and who don't travel for a living realize what they're doing to us in the back when they do this. Because a truck, we can't just pass. Like here, you see a dotted line. I can't pass here because it's a 2-lane highway. There's traffic coming. I have to wait for a passing lane, a designated passing lane. And so when that designated passing lane pops up, I really need to get past you because that's my only chance. So when you speed up and don't let me past you right then, you're holding me behind you, and you slow down again, you can understand why that would be so frustrating for us truckers. So what I do, and what I would encourage everyone else to do, is when a designated passing lane pops up, slow down. Don't speed up. Move over to the right and slow down. Let everybody past you. Because you know if you got a convoy behind you like this, you know that they're not going to hold you up. They'll be out of your hair. Let them pass, you won't see them again. You know what I mean? I'm going to keep talking about this until word spreads, you know? Got a little bit of a platform here, a little bit of a word, or a little bit of a word spreading machine here. I'm going to spread the word, the good word. Why does every Irving I stop at smell like fish? I would really like to know. Stinks like fish here. Alright, pull right in here. Oh my. Look at this dashboard. Oh my. Oh my. Let's get the Swiffer. You need a dusting too? You need dusting too? Okay. Dust that thing, man. So much dust on my dashboard. This is not good. It's not allowed to be. Look, it just like flies off and it just goes right back on. You just gotta keep going, keep going. Swifferize this dashboard. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna forget about you. Don't worry in there, I got you. Swifferize you. Gotta have a clean dashboard. Alright. Alright. Okay, I was not kidding. It smells like fish here. Just like every other Irving I've stopped at in Newfoundland. Somebody explain that to me. Why does it smell like fish? Like almost rotting fish. Not even the good kind of fish. Stinks like a fish fry. It smells like a bunch of fish in a bucket that just got caught and had their heads cut up. Okay, this is getting a little graphic here. Now I want fish. Now I'm hungry for, now I want to go fishing. Diesel, we gotta go fishing, man. I'm thinking next year, I might move my camper trailer out of where it is now. Thinking about it. And bring it more close to a place where there's water, where we can go fishing. What is this? What's going on here? We got a helicopter? What's going on here? That's not a helicopter. What's going on here? Hey. Hey. They're looking for me. Yeah, I'm not sure where I want to park it. There's just not really any fishing nearby where I have it now. But I really like it because my parents have their site at that same place, right? So it's nice to be close to them. But usually when I'm there, they're not there anyways, because we're both home at different times, right? Or I'm home during the week sometimes, and mom's got to be at work all week, and dad's home different times than me, so we'll see. It was really nice having it there this year. I might have it there next year yet. I'm not making my decision yet, but I might just pull it out and bring it somewhere where I can, like, you know, rent a boat when I'm out there. You know, go out there, rent a boat, and do some fishing. I'd like to be closer to a lake. Anyways, I'm here at the Irving in Deer Lake. Excuse me, blocking my view. Free advertising for you there, Mr. MacDonald. There you go. Irving. I'm here to get my food because I'm gonna need enough food for tonight while we wait for the ferry. And if I don't get on the ferry tonight and I have to wait till tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow evening even at the latest, I need to know that I have enough food for the whole day and a little bit more, right? So I'm running a little low on food again. I don't know why. I hate it when this happens to me because I lose track and I didn't stop at Walmart and running short on budget funds for food. So gonna have to borrow a little bit from next week's budget for food. We'll be okay though. We'll be fine. And we'll head off to the ferry, and then at least I'll know that I'll be good and have food and drinks, right? and I have entertainment. I have some movies to watch. So we should be good. Diesel, do you need to go outside too? No? Huh, every time I ask you, you don't need to go outside. You just stare at me like that. Like, why would you even ask such a question? You wanna go outside? Well, you gotta give me some kind of signal. Give me a sign. Give me a sign, man. You wanna go outside? Nothing? Outside? There we go. Finally it clicks and we say, oh, that one. Yeah, I'd like that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go. Here's your sign. If I give you any more of a sign, I'm gonna pee on your seat. All right, let's get out of here. I got enough food for today and tomorrow. That was ridiculously overpriced and expensive. I know this whole trip into Newfoundland, I've been spending a little bit too much on food.
Drive 267 kilometers on 1.
Calm down. Let me get on the highway first. Oh, you gotta eat, you know, and sometimes when you're in a hurry, you just gotta spend the extra money. It's hard to get to a Walmart on the island here. I know there are a few. I know there's one in Gander, and there are some along the way. I just haven't had time to go and restock everything, right? And if you don't stock enough and you run out like this, it costs you more money in the long run. But all right, to the ferry now. We are ready. We got nothing else we got to stop and do now, except for maybe stop and look at the sights. But even then, I still want to get to the ferry as soon as possible so that we can try and get on tonight yet, so I don't have to wait till tomorrow. This is Deer Lake, Newfoundland. Did I tell you that already? Deer Lake. It's a lake of deers. Just deers everywhere. Like a big lake. I haven't seen one. Not even one. Sometimes I wonder how town names were invented, you know? I bet you when they settled here, they came up to the lake, like, oh, it's a very nice lake there, eh? Oh, look at that, there's a deer in the lake there swimming. Let's call it Deer Lake. All right, there you go. That's what I'm thinking happened. I mean, it's my best guess. The sign on the right is flashing. Means the scale house is open. Follow the lines, don't go too fast, but not too slow. Just not right fast, just fast enough, you know? GPS's will be dinging at you like, what are you doing? I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here either. And you'll watch the lights up ahead on the right. It'll tell you to stop once you're on the scale. And proceed. That's right, I don't want to talk to you either. Fine. You see this stop line here on the left? That's where the other direction would wait until you're off the scale, and then they would go on the same scale the opposite direction. I think it's ridiculous. It's so confusing when it's really busy, both directions. You gotta, like, it's sort of like a stop sign thing. One goes, then the other side goes, and the other side goes, and the other side goes. And it gets backed up onto the road. I don't think that's a very good idea myself. I think only one direction should be open at a time. But you see this guy's going into the scale here. They always have both directions open at the same time with only one scale. For those of you new to my channel and new to the commercial driving industry thing, you don't know what that was. That was a scale house filled with DOT. Well, up here they have different names for them. Department of Transportation is what it's called across the states. In Canada, it's usually Ministry of Transportation or Commercial Vehicle Safety Inspection or Highway, whatever. They have different names for it across Canada. Every province has it. It's DOT, most common name for them. Trucker cops. We have our own police force. We are that special. They want to know how heavy I am because I'm only allowed to be a certain amount of weight depending on the area of the country that I'm in. In the United States, with my unit, I'm only allowed to be a gross weight of 80,000 pounds. That's 12,000 on my steer tires, my turn tires. Steer, yeah. The two axles on the back of my truck, they're called the drives. I'm only allowed to have 34,000 pounds on them. And my trailer two axles, I'm only allowed to have 34,000 pounds on them, totaling 80,000. That's for the United States, right across the board. In Canada, it's different. Out west, where I'm from, I'm allowed to have 87,500 pounds. And in the east, I believe I'm allowed to go up to 90,000 pounds, 93,000 pounds. Getting very close to the ferry now. Just over 10 miles, and we'll be there. Our last little scenic stretch here. We got some mountains, and then it spits us out into Port aux Basques. This is the more the wild side of the island, in my opinion. Not as many people living out here, so I don't know why. I guess because it's the closest point to the mainland. Why they have the ferry come here? You would think they would make the ferry dock closer to the population on the east side of the island, and they do. They have one that goes there, but apparently it's a 14-hour ferry ride. So I guess an 8-hour ferry ride is a little more convenient than a 14. Then you can just drive across the island. I don't know. This is the way they set it up. This is the way it is. You give her, buddy. You give her. You make that ferry. They won't be boarding for another at least 2.5 hours. I hope we get on this one. If not, it's not the end of the world. I'm glad I picked up food and whatnot. All right, here we go. Truck's gonna stay off to the right here. We're gonna check in and go get in line. All right, we gotta drive through this little building thingy here and talk to the good people. What do they want? Okay. Empty. I don't know why we gotta drive through here. So they said I probably won't make it on this ferry. Oh wow, yeah, it's full here. Look at this. Look at this people here. Wow. They say they got a third ferry running. It's the Leif Erikson.
Lost satellite reception.
Oh, calm down. Go through a building and you all panic right away. Leif Erikson's supposed to be leaving here at 6 in the morning. For crying out loud, 6. I gotta be up that early. That means we'll be boarding at like 4:30, 4 o'clock. Come on. Wow, yeah, there's a lot of people here waiting for the ferry. Okay, let's see where they want me here. '28, okay. Lane 28. So off to the left here, you got their little building with their facilities, bathrooms, waiting rooms. Got the flags of Canada, Newfoundland and Marine Atlantic here. Wow, yeah, this is busy. So it looks like we're probably gonna get on to the early one in the morning. That really sucks. I hate getting up early. Oh, I'd rather get on this ferry right here. Let's hope. They said there's a chance, but not very likely. They'll get all the four-wheelers on first because they don't have sleepers to hang out in, I guess. There she is. There she is. That's the Highlanders. That's the one we were on the way to Newfoundland. Okay, he said lane 28. Oh, we're gonna be right at the front? Oh, no. That's 27. Okay. Lane 28, right here. This window is always dirty. I cannot keep this thing clean. Lane 28, right here. I'm gonna stop before this crosswalk here. Right about here, so that we don't block that off. Well, this guy's got a reefer right beside me. I'm gonna move up a little bit. I don't want to be right beside his reefer. I'm getting pretty excited right now. There's two trucks in front of me yet. Those 2 trucks get on and I get on. That's all we need. I might get on the boat. You can see them going up the ramp behind there. Trucks over there. Looks like these guys are moving forward. Good news, good news. Okay, we're moving forward. I'm excited. We might get on the boat tonight. Oh, yes. Oh, I hope I get on this boat. Come on. That guy and me. Come on. Come on. 2 more. You can fit 2 more on there. Come on. We'll squish it in the... We'll squish in there. Come on. Come on. It's packed on there. There's so many RVs and cars that went in there already. There's hundreds of vehicles on that ship already. Oh, they're letting him on. I'm the next one. I'm next. Come on, come on, come on. I hope they let me in. I'm so excited I forgot to release my brakes. Let's see what they say. Got room for me?
Room for you.
Yeah. Top, okay. There's the boat. You guys have no idea how excited I am right now. I thought for sure I'd have to sleep here and then wake up in a few hours and board the Leif Erikson. Well, I would have done it. It wouldn't have been the end of the world, but I really wanted to get going sooner. This way I can probably get reloaded tomorrow in New Brunswick and be on my way. Otherwise I have to wait till Monday to get reloaded. Lights are green, so I'm just gonna keep going. Yeah, this is the exact same boat that we were on the way to Newfoundland from Nova Scotia. Now we're headed back to Nova Scotia. Wait till they wave me on. Oh, there's lots of room in there yet. How can they ever fit a lot of vehicles in there? That's incredible. They're probably going to even take more trucks yet. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go behind that guy. By the looks of it. Probably gonna have to wiggle around in here. Want me to get my trailer farther over?
Just take it back out. We'll guide you back, okay?
Okay.
All right.
And that's it. We're on the boat. This ends the vlog. I'll see you tomorrow in Nova Scotia. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button. I'll see you there.